Hi everybody, I'm early. That'll get a few people called out. It's it's only 2 minutes to 7, and let's just have a look. We got people in the chat. We got Andrew Dean, top of the comments list in YouTube, and he's in from New Zealand, followed by Luis Monteiro from Portugal. Happy Sunday to the We Share Abundance family. So I can take my time now, but what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to go over to Facebook, check that things are working there, because we should be streaming live on YouTube, Twitch, and in our Facebook group, We Share Abundance Publicly. So I'm heading over to Facebook right now. And it's a good job I'm early, because I don't know whether it's my computer or Facebook or what, but it's a bit slow. And when I get there, I'm going to We Share Abundance Publicly group. And I'm going to be looking for the 26th of March. And we got that. And we open up the comments for Facebook. There we go. We're all fired up, and it is now 7 o'clock. We may get a few people missing out because we changed the hour. So it's 7 o'clock, but if they've not twigged to the fact that the UK hour has changed, they'll be expecting us in an hour's time and not now. But we've got Deborah in from Southern Alabama, USA. She's top of the list in Facebook and other sources than YouTube. They say YouTube, we have top of the list is Andrew from New Zealand, followed by Luis Monteiro from Portugal. But in Facebook, Deborah is the number one. Okay. So I'm here with the updates for Cloud Nation called We Share Abundance. We are the United States of the world, and we're on a mission to banish poverty. We are an emerging nation. We've been around for about 3 years. We have put in place some strong foundations, treasury, currency, social services, economy, and we are now building our industries to stimulate our economy, support our economies, and strengthen our nation, strengthen our currency, increase its value and its liquidity. For those of you that don't really know what liquidity of a currency means, it simply means that you can sell it whenever you want to. That is the main thing. Officially, it's buying and selling, but you can always buy something if you have enough cash. But the selling is the important part. Being able to sell it any time that you want to. Some currencies have absolute liquidity, like many of the major currencies in the world: the euro, the dollar, the pound, the yen. At any time, those currencies are available for sale, and people can buy them, and the people that want to sell them can sell them. So if I want to, from the UK, go to America, I can sell my pounds for dollars. And that is what we're working for in We Share Abundance. We're working for liquidity, so that anytime anybody wants to sell their We's Abundance tokens, which is our currency, then they are able to sell them for whatever they want, whether it's Bitcoin or whether it's Ethereum or whether it's dollars or yen or whatever, pesos, wherever you are. And we can only do that by creating and generating income to support our nation and the currency. And we have many ways of doing that. We have our own industries that we are putting in place, uh, products and services that we offer for sale. And we can also do that by earning income from areas outside of our community. We also do that with various different um, opportunities, many of them passive income opportunities, and we have a multiple income streams builder in our dashboard where people can opt to take part in any of these plans, generate income for themselves, but in doing so, they also generate income for the community. And we've got Richard popped in from Devon as well. So happy Sunday to everybody. Um, we will be getting started in just a moment now with our normal fashion, which is a short prayer and followed by a little affirmation. We are a non-separatist organisation. We accept citizens, we welcome citizens from every corner of the earth, every continent, country, every background, gender, colour, class, uh, educational level, financial status, creed. It doesn't matter. We don't see those superficial differences. We welcome everybody as a human being, and we recognise that every human being is unique, has something unique to offer our community, and is therefore of equal value to every other member of our community. We also try and teach the way to true happiness. Most websites are business opportunities. Many websites online that are business opportunities, and they talk about making money. And money can't buy you happiness. So I'm not saying that you don't need money. I'm not saying that it's not good to have plenty of money. Um, but what I am saying is it doesn't matter how much money you've got, you won't necessarily be happy. But if you strive to be of loving service to people, you will find happiness, and the benefit that comes with that, apart from the joy that is there that can never be taken away from you, is that everything that you need and want in life will just flow to you automatically. If you chase money, it's very difficult. Most people are unable to catch money. The people that are good enough to catch money, because it runs away from you when you start chasing it, they can accumulate huge fortunes, but it doesn't necessarily mean they're happy. If you go about it the other way around, you'll find that money chases you. Everything that you need and want in life flows to you, and you are contented and happy all the time. You're never searching for more and more. I've got to have more. I've got to have more. So that's what our little prayer is about. We're going to have that right now. And we've got um, Kingsley in from Manchester, UK. And we got Richard from Devon. I think I mentioned Richard, but Kingsley was in actually just before him, but I didn't see that. And he's letting me know I'm coming through loud and clear. Thank you, Kingsley. So as I'm coming through loud and clear, let's have that little loud and clear prayer. Dear Heavenly Father, we are so happy and grateful for you, and we ask that you bless the We Share Abundance community, that it may fill each member's heart with unconditional love, and that through that love, each member may find the joy of service. And through service, Lord, bless each member, that they attract everything they want and need in life. Amen. And as I said, we're a non-separatist organisation, and we have a little affirmation for that, which helps us maintain that ideology, shedding any prejudice that we may have. And it goes like this: we are so happy and grateful to be citizens of the United States of the world, with God and truth as our leader. Heavenly Father, may thy kingdom of peace come into our world, as it is in heaven, and free us all, rise in harmony, that we may become perfect citizens of body, mind, and soul of that world. Right. With it being a Sunday, no development has gone on from the view of programming, writing code, and this sort of thing. We'll be back on that on Monday. Um, but I've been putting together the stuff that ROI Tips wanted, the updates, and it's all they're ready. But they want it on the forms that they are used to dealing with, which they gave us. However, when I come to put it on the forms, they're not editable. So I've had to request um, permission to edit the forms, um, and with it being Sunday, I doubt whether I'll get that until Monday, probably about 9 o'clock USA Eastern Standard Time, which will be um, around about 2 p.m. Monday. However, we do have information ready to get into the forms. It won't delay things much. But that is the situation. So we'll let you know how we go on with that on Monday. We've also got meetings next week with people regarding the um, Fun Miracle site, which is where we will have trivia games where people can make large amounts of money. We've got Norman in from Doncaster, UK, just popped in, I see. Um, yeah, win 7 games on the run, and you will make over $30,000. There is a fee to get involved, and it's just $2. You can also play games without the potential to win uh, cash. Um, you can play them just for the fun and the kudos of being the highest scorer, and that will be available as soon as we can do it. The general impression I'm getting is that it's going to take 50 to 70 hours of um, development time. If we put that into days, we're looking at 3 months, maybe a little bit less, maybe a little bit more. Things tend to take more time than you uh, anticipate when you get involved in development. So hopefully within 3 months, but we'll see how things go. If they do it in 50 hours, and if we find a team that can put it together in 50 hours, where we can find ways that we can speed that up, then we will. Okay. I also started a Telegram group for um, for passive income opportunities that we participate in, and we've got quite a lot of people in that group already. Do we know how many? Yeah, we've got 336 members in in there. Oh no, just a minute. That's the wrong group. I thought that was too many. Here we go. Here we go. This is more like it. We've got 135 members in that group already. And these are all people that are interested in passive income opportunities. And we will be helping the people with technical issues they have in those opportunities. People that come in and what's the word? Cross promote. In other words, ask people to join them in their opportunities, whether they're ones that we are promoting or not, will be removed. People that put in links to other opportunities will be removed. People that come in with negative comments will be removed. I'm not saying that you have to be, uh, you can never report things that are not working. That is not what it means. It means that if things are not working, you come in and you say, look, I can't get this to work for whatever reason it is. You give a full explanation. We'll find out why and help you to get it to work. Okay, so that is what the group's about. It's about their helping you get started, particularly in the Double Up plan, which is run by Rebecca. Um, it's uh, it pays very high returns. It will double your money in 4 weeks, um, but it doesn't run like most other plans that are out there. That doesn't mean it's better or worse or more complicated. It just means it's different. It means that there is no website. It means that you have to have a Telegram account to be involved. It means that you have to, when you make a deposit, you have to send the information in a certain format so that you can be included in the project. When it's time for you to receive a payment, which is every 7 days after depositing for 4 payments, and then it's done, you get 50% of your deposit every 7 days. So you put in $100, you get $50 a week for 4 weeks, and then that's it done. But you can have multiple plans running at the same time, as long as you don't exceed $8,000 worth of deposit in a single day. So you could have $8,000 deposited 365 days of the year, um, if you had that much money to put in the first place. Uh, the minimum deposit is $100, okay? But you can deposit $100 as many times as you like, uh, unless it exceeds $8,000 in a day, which is unlikely. So when it's time for a withdrawal or the day before, then there is something that you need to do in Telegram. You have to send information of where you want it to be paid, and you have to do that in a certain format as well. And basically, that's all you need to do. But being different, it can be confusing, and so if you have trouble with it, then ask within our Telegram group, and we'll help you. The they have their own Telegram group, which you have to be a member of as well. Uh, well, I'm not sure you do actually, um, but you have to be able to communicate with Rebecca. So you could do it, I think, just from our group and the contact there. But they have their own Telegram group. But sometimes the people in there are a little bit impatient and not very helpful. Some of them are really good. Don't get me wrong, but anything that they think the slightest negativity, uh, they pounce on you. So it's better to do it in our group where you won't get pounced on unless you are being really negative, saying, "Oh, this is a scam because this happened and that happened." Um, so that's what the group is there for. But it's not only there for Double Up; it's there for Vortic. Now, Vortic, um, if you want to make a withdrawal from Vortic, the funds are in your account. As long as you've got over $10, you can make a withdrawal from Vortic. There is a 5% withdrawal charge, so you need to be aware of that. And your withdrawal needs to be in. I've been telling people it needs to be in by 5 p.m. UK time, and that's not right. Um, as is often the case, I was wrong. Um, you do need to get it submitted by midnight UTC, whatever UTC stands for. But that's the same as GMT, and that stands for Greenwich Mean Time. And Greenwich Mean Time is now 1 hour earlier than London time. So it needs to be, you need to get your withdrawal request in by 11 p.m. London time, midnight GMT stroke UTC. If you miss it, you won't get paid until a week on Monday. If you're in there with your request to withdraw before that time, you will be paid tomorrow. If you have $50 or more and you don't desperately need the cash, my advice would be to buy another portfolio with that money, and it will compound your income. And if you've been listening to what we've been saying and explaining for a while, compounding your income is the way to becoming truly wealthy. You have to have a bit of patience. It's not going to make you truly wealthy in 24 hours. You're not going to go to sleep and wake up with millions in your bank account tomorrow. Like a lot of sites that hype things up tell you, sign up with us, You don't have to do anything, just sign up with us, put your money in, and you're going to be wealthy within an hour or two. By tomorrow, you're going to be making money in your sleep. Well, you will be making money in your sleep. You will be getting paid from these opportunities. Um, Hopefully, they stick around. You never know with these plans. But Vortic in particular, I believe is rock solid. I believe it's the blue chip one. There is another one that um, I'm looking at as well. But Vortic is very, very solid. It's only $50 to get involved, and there's no monthly fees or anything. But you need to compound, and you've got to give it 12 months as a minimum. Compound for 12 months, and you're going to be over the moon with the results you're getting, and you'll be in a position to start withdrawing some of your income and continue to compound the balance of your income, meaning that you're going to get pay rises over and over and over again every week. And Vortic is one of those. We also have CoinMarketBull. They've rectified now the error they had in the payments. I got in touch with them. I've not had a response directly, but they talked about it in their Telegram group, and the payment that we received today made up for the shortfall for the 2 previous days. What else? So yeah, we've got CoinMarketBull, we've got Vortic, we've got Beyond Infinity, we have funds, we have Double Up, we've got can't remember what else I found. I can't remember what I've even said just now. But all these plans are in the downline builder in your back office. It's up to you whether you get involved in them or not. But if you need help with any of them from a technical point of view, how to do this or something you feel has gone wrong or whatever, then you can join our Telegram group and we'll do our best to help you out. Okay? So that's what it's there for. It's there to take the pressure off you, stop you getting jumped on by overzealous protectors, which happens in it happens in AAS as well. Oh, that's the one that I didn't mention, isn't it? Um, we're in AAS, but they've got a huge group with thousands and thousands of comments and entries every minute. So you perhaps get better attention and response from our group. Once again, they tend to be very zealous and protective of what they have there, and anything hinting at the slightest negativity, you'll be pounced on and you could get muted or kicked out of the group or anything. So we hope to have a little more empathy with you, um, particularly from my point of view, because I find these plans and how to work them and how to do things are sometimes technically challenging as well. So we are there to help you with that Telegram group. I can put the link in here, I suppose, but I don't really want it broadcast. No, I won't put it in here. It was sent to you in your inbox in We Share Abundance. Um, you can, if you introduce people, get them into the group, but don't just spread the link willy-nilly. It will attract spammers. It will attract people that will try and rip you off. Um, it will attract the wrong element. So let's keep it to ourselves. If anybody wants to know what the link is, then they need to join We Share Abundance, which is totally free. In fact, we'll pay them $5 for verifying the fact that they're a real person and filling in their profile. And they will get messages in their inbox which will give them the link to that group. So let's keep it within our membership base. And that way we can try and look after the integrity of the community. Without a doubt, Telegram is rife. I mean, the internet as a whole is rife with people that are out there to spam you and steal from you as well. Um, and they will penetrate our group at some time. We will try and find them and remove them. If you get private messages from anybody within the group, one of these, do they call them private messages or direct messages in Telegram? I don't know. But if somebody contacts you from the group, they shouldn't be doing that. So you can report them and we'll remove them from the group. We want to try and keep it a safe environment, is really what I'm saying. Now, I won't post it here because that would just create an avenue for all these thieves that and scammers that get into and abound on Telegram. They get into all the different groups. Okay. That pretty much covers it. I've not sent any messages out today. I've been too busy to get round to them, but there was nothing particularly that I wanted to add. Everything seems to be going pretty well. I'm very happy with the way that 2023 is progressing, even though it's slower than I would have hoped. We're going in the right direction with a lot of conviction, a lot of really good, strong plans, and I'm sure that it's going to be a wonderful year. I pray regularly, and I know some of you people do. I know Deborah said she prays every day for We Share Abundance, and we should all be praying, but don't expect prayers to be answered without putting in some action. God always listens, and He'll give you whatever you want as soon as you're worthy of it. That is the clue. That is the key. So if you're not getting what you want from your prayers, if you're not getting what you want from God, take a look in the mirror and say, do I deserve what I am asking for? And if not, how can I make myself more deserving, more worthy? And once you attain that worthiness, then automatically things will flow to you. It's being the person that you want to be when you have everything that you want in life. It's how will you react? Is it a good way to be? Is it the right way? Are you the person that people will say, this is a good person. This is somebody who is humble, successful, but helps other people, shares love and abundance. Okay. If you're that person, your prayers will be answered. If you keep on that path, keep on that road. Okay. We have Akpomedayan from Nigeria as well there. Before I go, and I will be going in a moment, I'm going to check now in Melon and see. I know that we've got a couple of our members in there. As I said, we've got Andrew, who was the first in, um, and we have Lewis, who was the second in. He's usually the top. Okay. And I'm going to just see if there's anybody else in or any questions there that require answers. I can't see anything, so there's no purpose in me keeping you any longer. I'll be here tomorrow, same time, same place, 7 p.m. London time, on YouTube, Twitch, and in our Facebook group. We share abundance publicly. Until then, be Weta Warriors. Make yourself worthy of everything that you want. Get out there, share some love and abundance. Fill that hole inside you that wants to be satisfied by being of loving service to others. And we've got somebody in from Facebook. Just hold on. Let's see what this is. We have Summit Conno. What about your so-called abundance program? I've been talking about everything we talk about in these live events. Summit is about We Share Abundance. Even if I'm talking about the Telegram group that we've set up for the passive income stream, the purpose of those is to help our members find some cash now, some extra cash. There's lots of multiple income streams. Multiple income streams is the way forward. We encourage them through We Share Abundance. We have our own plans. It doesn't mean that we are neglecting those. It means they are a part of everything else we do. And everything is aimed at building and strengthening our community, as I said at the beginning. Okay, so I hope that answers your question. Until tomorrow, be Weta Warriors. Get out there, share love and abundance, and make yourself some money. And as you do, you will be helping other people. You'll feel good about it. And a spin-off is all your peers, all your fellow citizens in We Share Abundance will be benefiting too, because everything that you do that is laid out by us benefits the whole community. It's going to be a great 2023. We will get there as fast as we deserve as a community. The more people get behind us, the faster we'll move along. The more we do it on our own, it'll take a bit longer. It's like we'll either be in a rowing boat with one person rowing this huge galley, or we'll be there with hundreds of people all pulling together and building a mast and putting the sail up and getting the wind blowing us as well and getting an outboard motor on and all these other things. That's the difference. It doesn't matter. We'll get there anyway, whether it's one person rowing or whether it's everybody pulling together and creating tailwinds that blow us to our destination quicker. Okay, until tomorrow, God bless you all, and I'll see you all, as I said, same time, same place, 7 p.m. London time on YouTube, Twitch, or in our Facebook group, We Share Abundance publicly. Until then, I'll see you later, alligator. In a wild crocodile. See you later, alligator. Always wear a smile. See you later, alligator. Go the extra mile.